Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob here in front of the Great Wall of Comics. It's Monday. We have packages, so it's gotta be time for mail call. All right, so we got a whole bunch of packages. To be perfectly honest, some of this is actually from last week. I just didn't open it all last week. We had just so much. So something different. It's not all mystery in space. I will admit there probably is a couple of books in here. Matter of fact, probably this package here that's got some mystery in space stuff, but the bulk of it is not. So let's take a look, see what we got inside. I have gone ahead and cut open the outer packages on most of this stuff, so we should be able to go through here a little bit quicker. This first box is from New Cadia. I've talked about New Cadia before. It's a giant warehouse retailer, sort of like Mile High Comics, I guess, where they have just tons and tons of stuff. Over the weekends, they always seem to have sales. A lot of times I can find stuff that's like 33% off, 25% off certain eras or certain, DC comics or whatever. So it can be some interesting perusing, but not everything's available for sale with their coupons because they don't put books that haven't been in the shop for like 2 months up for sale. That way, if a new book comes in, people can't just come in and swoop it up on a sale price. It's there for people to get some stuff options. All right, so let's take a look what we got. First up, we have Mystery in Space issue 104 featuring Ultra the multi-alien on there. So it's almost like I'm working my way down on the Mystery in Space. Here's Mystery in Space number 86. They have this at a fine minus. That's kind of the thing that's kind of cool. They go through every book they have, they rate, and then they put this rating on the back of their own grading scale, rated fine minus, and it's got several different categories. Mystery in Space 71. I know I just told you guys that there was going to be a lot of mystery in space, but again, it's really like this box. And that's going to be it. And then these are Strange Adventures. Now, the Strange Adventures was a series that covered a lot of different stuff, but there's a group in the 200s that do Doctor Strange stories, but they're generally reprints from the Mystery in Space run. But still, I kind of like some of the cover they have a slightly different cover variant. It's kind of cool. So I like that one. It's 225. Biplane fighting aliens. So this one's one like I opened this one. The Doctor Strange version of this was again Doctor Strange fighting a giant Doctor Strange taking over the world. Here we go, retelling that same story. Adam Strange. So these are, like I said, they're about 10 years after the original stories were out. There's another Strange Adventures. So, anyways. And then they gave you some freebie books. So these books, they're usually just free comic book day books for the most part because I didn't spend enough to get any of the others. But so these will go into the giveaway bin. We got that SpiderMan virus cover, our first person virus, Usagi Ujimbo, and a Power Rangers book. So those are free books. Those will go in the giveaway bin, and they'll probably have, usually on the free comic days in my giveaway bin, which I give away during SlabHub on Saturdays. Those usually will have like bonus pulls and other stuff on them. So, all right, let's get away from that. Okay, this is from Nick from Nick's Kicks and Comics. I'll put his thing across here. So Nick, this is an A-OK from him. He reached out and, we were talking with him and Chip and I, and he had a couple books that he was looking to get rid of, asked if any of us needed them, and it turned out one of them was a book that I was missing. So we get Gemini mailer, and he has it inside the Gemini mailer. He had it inside Another protective envelope, which looks like I didn't need to cut that one. Oh, God. You know what? It's probably going to be easier just to cut here, which is above the comic. Alright, so this should be... Yes! Alright. Darth Vader, issue 4. This is volume 1. It's the first printing, Adi Granoff cover. So the funny thing was, like, when this series came out, I didn't get the first prints initially on the first couple books. I didn't get back into comics, or my son didn't decide to start getting back into comics until like issue 5 of this run. And so I was able to get like 1, 2, and 3. They were subsequent printings, but I was never able to get the 4th. And I completely forgot about it. And for the most part, until recently, it came up, and Nick happened to have this and a couple others, and I was like, oh, dude, I totally need that number 4. It's the last hole in my Darth Vader runs for volumes 1, 2, and 3. And how much? And he's like, dude, there you go. So Nick, phenomenal. Thank you so much. I might even have that. I love that cover. I might just happen to get that signed by Adi Granoff at one of the upcoming signing events. All right. Next up, this. I don't even know what this is. It is an envelope, and it says "do not bend," and I don't know how anyone would have bent it, because that, my friends, is a cardboard sandwich. Yeah. It's like a lot of it's there, and then we still have this bit. This probably would have been fine alone, let alone all of this extra cardboard. It's almost like recycling stopped in his neighborhood, but that's okay. These are taped together, triple taped along the side here, triple taped along the top. Triple taped on the bottom. This was not going anywhere. Alright. What is this? I don't even remember. Oops. That tape didn't cut all the way. Oh, really? Well, I guess I really wanted this book. There we are again, another Adam Strange. It's not even the original version, it's just another reprint. Yeah, well, I'll probably throw one of those in the giveaway bin. Wow, good job, Rob. This is why, folks, you probably shouldn't just buy a billion different copies of different things from different buyers, sellers. You should slow your roll and pay attention to what you're doing, because otherwise you do silly things like that. Oh well. Alright, so this is Instagrammer Lethal Protector Comics. He was posting some giveaways, or not giveaways, some sales, and these should be, I believe, some Batman books. Because despite the fact so many of you have watched me open up SpiderMan books over and over again, and lately all these Mystery Space books, I am also working on a Batman run. I should really focus. It'll be less expensive. But anyways, what would I entertain you? So this is Batman issue 215. Batman 221. And Batman 224. So I'm currently working on like 200 on up. Most of my 300s are done, so it's kind of into 200s now. All right, I don't remember these next two. These next two are whatnots. These are from Skeff's Comic Knowledge. Uh, Met him at C2E2. Great guy. He's going to be an upcoming future guest on SlabHub, actually. Was checking out his whatnot sales. I picked up a couple things, and I can't remember what they are for the life of me, because they've honestly been sitting here for a little bit and they keep getting bumped off of mail call. Because sometimes I decide I want my mail call to have a theme, and they just happen to get bumped. I mean, right now there's another 4 or 5 packages up there. They're getting bumped to next week's mail call. It's just kind of the way it is. Some bubble wrap. Skeff promises bulletproof packing, and it's pretty good. Gemini mailer inside of or comics between 2 bags or 2 sets of extra boards. They're bagged and boarded. They were bubble wrapped inside of a Gemini mailer, inside of a padded envelope. So proper job. All right, what do we got here? Oh yeah. Okay. So I already have these books, but I don't care. These first several books in this series I will pick up because I believe the future spec value on these, and I want the best copies. So these are Batman, the New 52, the first like 9 or 10 issues, are so good, focusing on the Court of Owls. This is issue 7. Actually, I would say that probably the first 25 issues are all phenomenal, but these ones especially, I'll pick up multiples and multiples. And these are phenomenal. Such good condition. I mean, they are great. Good job, Skeff. I'm happy to have those in my thing. But yeah, I mean, that New 52 run of Batman got me back into comics. Aside from my son reading, and I just really enjoyed it right up until Commissioner Gordon took over as Batman for a while. Absolutely silly, but I thought all the stuff with the Court of Owls was great. This should be another this is another Skeff's thing. So again, it was inside of a bubble wrap or a bubble mailer. We have a Gemini mailer inside. We have padded comics here, and I'm looking at this packing slip and I'm not recognizing this full. Oh, okay. This is a SpiderMan book. As I've just slowly decided, especially since the ASM, sub 100 run I was working on is super expensive. Let's just be honest, okay? At this point, because there's so many people who are looking at that run, and I've got all but like the big books now. So I decided that, you know what? I'm going to start working on the hundreds run, because the next 100 to 200 are all great stories too. I think those first 200 issues are some of the best damn Spider-Man there is. But the 100 run, top 100 to 200, isn't as pricey yet. So decided to go ahead and start picking up some books in there. So this is issue 144. This is the first full Gwen Stacy clone story. Now this book he advertised it as it was not in pristine condition. I didn't pay very much for it, but it's got some issues, some creases and stuff. I mean, this book is a 4.5 at best, probably, because there's issues along the top. There's some staining over here, but I really don't care. I'm not slabbing these ones. If I do want a slab it, I'll get a better copy. But this is just kind of for my own box run and rereading it type of thing. So, thank you, Skeff. All right, 2 more. This was originally inside of a flat rate mailer. I just couldn't squeeze it back in, and so forget it. This is from Outer Limits Burrow, an online retailer. And continuing the theme, I have no idea what this is. I just don't remember. I don't know how long it's been here. Oops, let's go this way. Trying to keep this tower of boxes from falling over. Thank you, Outer Limits Burrow, for just folding the Tyvek mailer and not using the seal to seal it. Alright, so we have the Tyvek mailer inside of a Gemini mailer, and then we had the books with cardboard, and, well, because I paid for it, the books are in top loaders. So, these should be super well protected. Alright, so this is Batman 1050. They had a variant exclusive. This is the minimal trade variant. This is Gabriel Del Otto, I believe. And a second one. Huh. I guess thought maybe one of them was a virgin. Alright, well, we got two of those for some reason. I don't care. Oh, yes, and then this one. This was... I've been loving this cover, and I meant to pick this one. So this is the Joker, issue 1. But this is the special variant, the Neil Adams tribute books. So, homaging, of course, our Batman issue over here. I don't know if you can kind of see him. Yay! Side by side. So, totally awesome. Neil Adams cover. That's cool. Okay. Last package. And this is... Oh, from the Rogue Trader. So the Rogue Trader's Instagram, you can find him at the Rogue Trader. He's also he does all, right now I'm sending all my books to for pressing, but he also has some books up for sale. I bought these actually back in November. He lost track of the order. He got sick. One of the books disappeared from my order, but he refunded that and gave me free pressing on these books and blah, 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 blah. And interestingly enough, the book that he thought he couldn't find, maybe, oh, it's a different one that he threw in. Alright, so the books I actually ordered, threw in two books. This one first here, Guardians of the Galaxy, issue 1, first appearance at Taserface. I have this in a 9.0, or 9.8. Actually, it's one of the first two slabs I purchased, but the price on this was great. Originally, I purchased it. I was going to use it in my mystery boxes. Didn't make it in time for that, so I don't know. I'll hold on to it for now. I might put it in a future mystery box, or maybe it'll make its way into the giveaway bin. Who knows? And then this one. This is pure. Well, this one's not gonna be a 9.8. This one's, which is fine. Anyways, definitely got value there. Invisible Iron Man 3. I believe, as I recall, this is like the first time Riri wears the armor. Something like that. If not, I'll look and correct down here. But anyways, this Riri Williams, Invincible Iron Man has spec value. Then the books that were thrown in here, I can't even read what this is. Oh, it's a Rogue Trader. It says Rogue Trader right on the book. Interesting. So here he is, and it says like his own comic. Oh, whatever that is. Bleakhaven. Welcome to Bleakhaven, first edition. All right, well, check that out. He's got his own book. And this is a book he threw in. Originally, I requested, or I had purchased a book, Champions issue 1. And then he lost that book, or couldn't find that book, refunded it, and then just threw this Champions Outlawed number 2 into here for as an apology. Plus, like I said, I got the pressings for free. He pressed those books for free and everything else, so that's great. All right, like I said, as I promised, it's not all mystery in space. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some Iron Man, some Guardians of the Galaxy, some Spider-Man, some Batman. Good stuff. Everybody, thanks for tuning in and watching. Appreciate the support. Hit the like, thumbs up, etc., etc., etc. And don't forget on Saturday to check out SlabHub. It's our ongoing show. We have guests come on, bring in some of their slab collection and talk about that. And then on the first and third Tuesdays of every month, we got Sidekicks Talk Comics. So come by and check it out. Appreciate your time. Collect what you want. Don't let me or anyone else tell you what you should or shouldn't get. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.